Hey everyone, so today we're here with team rider for JMK USA, Jack Knapek.
What's up guys, Jack Knapek here, and in this video we're going to go over 6 of the things that help me stay motivated while I'm out free skating. I'd say this is like a consistent thing for probably all free skaters, and that's probably teaching other people. When you're just riding past people, whether it's like family, friends, or even strangers, it's just the coolest thing for them to be intrigued, and to be able to teach another person is just the coolest thing ever, to share that passion for something.
I think it's also kind of cool because you can kind of see yourself like when you started free skating and someone that's new, because they're going through all the same motions you were, and then you get to watch them progress and eventually learn how to free skate.
I feel like the second point kind of goes right off of that, and it would be, instead of teaching someone, sometimes you don't have the time for that, and it's just showcasing the skill set or showing off in front of other people.
It's basically just showing off.
Essentially. The fact that like it's a head turner was really always what kind of motivated me to be like, wow, like people are looking, like it's something that like catches people's attention, and it's a feel-good feeling for sure.
I feel like that also gives you a feeling of like, I'm letting more people know this sport exists.
Yeah.
So like while you feel cool and you're doing all these tricks, more people at the very least see it.
They see exposed.
That they're getting exposed to the sport, and what better way than to show them the capabilities of it and what's truly possible.
So the third thing that keeps me motivated is just being active on social media. I mean, we have such a developed and developing community of free skaters, and it's really cool to find new free skaters that you didn't know exist, or continually support the ones that you've been following. You can be inspired by someone that's better than you, or you can inspire someone who's not quite as good as you. So it's really cool in that sense.
I feel like the community specifically on Instagram is what's keeping the sport alive for many out there, because it's that really tight-knit, wonderful community. Not just the Instagram, but you guys here on YouTube, as well as USA Free Skaters, our Discord server, linked below. Lots of cool places on social media in general where it's a great thing to have access to as free skaters.
So for number 4, I think it's pretty easy to get discouraged if you ever get held up on a trick. It's important to always look back and see how much progress you have made when you are ever feeling like down or not sure how to progress. Is take a step back, look at how far you've come from one of the first few days you did start. Just be appreciative of how many tricks, how much you've improved in terms of style, and
even if it's just the riding, right?
Overall composition, just overall riding composition.
I mean, if you look back at your progression, say, you've been riding free skates for 8 years, how does that compare to, say, your first couple weeks or months?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everyone can relate to holding on to walls, or for me cars, or whatever it is for a push, and it's crazy to think that you've literally come from like that baby step type. Anybody here, if you can free skate, you've already come a long way. So I feel like that's something to be proud of, and knowing that you've come this far should motivate you to keep progressing even further and seeing what else is possible on the skates. For number 5 is feeling like a pioneer in such a new sport. Riding these on paths or at parks, you get a lot of eyes, and to have that feeling of like everyone asking like how many years you've been doing this, or what are those, it's like, it's the coolest thing to be like, wow, I'm the one that kind of gets to introduce this to my local area, and being the pioneer at the forefront of this new sport, and it's an indescribable feeling almost. It's
cool to be one of the first to know about this, and if you're watching this video as it goes live, you are one of the few that even knows this sport exists in the first place. Exactly. So it's kind of our responsibility in a way to keep the sport alive and make sure to spread the stoke and make sure people find out about it.
Yeah, it's cool to be in early on such a new sport, I guess. So for number 6, I feel like this is one of the coolest possibilities within the free skating realm, is the opportunity to become a ambassador, a team rider, or a pro rider. That's got to be one of the most motivational things in free skating is the opportunity to make something of the sport with yourself. Achieving that sponsorship or achieving that ambassador level role is inspirational and motivational for yourself and definitely others to aspire to get to that level. Something that goes hand in hand with that that's motivational is the opportunity to then ride with other sponsored or pro riders, whether that's at a competition or at a meetup. That's where Gabe has personal experience.
I mean, I would say one of the greatest things about free skating, aside from the feeling you get, is definitely the people. Hanging out with free skaters is like just the most amazing thing. There's probably a lot of you out there that haven't even seen another free skater. When you get that chance to hang out with someone that free skates, let alone like a pro rider that's been doing it for over a decade, that's an experience that you don't get to come across very often. Meeting someone for the first time that shares that intense passion, the same one that you do, it's indescribable. So if you ever get the chance to, say, go on one of these competitions or meetups or whatever, I say take every chance you get.
Oh, the other thing we could talk about is soon there's gonna be the Freeskate Finder, which will allow for easier access to riders. So that's a really cool thing to look forward to in the future.
Jeff Milling on our team is working on that. So any information about that we'll keep updated in the description. But as far as meeting other riders and going to competitions and stuff, we have videos talking all about that. There's a specific one that I want to link that you can go ahead and watch. If you've been feeling stuck, demotivated, or anything like that in your free skating journey, I'm hoping that Jack's insights here helped you out in this video. If you've got any extra insights or tips, leave them down in the comments below for our community. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to
roll with us.